Oh man, hello. It's a weigh-in video. Welcome to Adventures of Deanna. I'm Deanna. I'm on an adventure to lose over 100 pounds, and this is my weekly weigh-in video. And we're gonna keep it really short and sweet this week. We're gonna start with my mood. My mood was not great this week. I had a lot of outside factors that I'm not gonna go into. No, I'm not gonna do it. A lot of outside factors that were bringing my mood down. And towards the end of the week, it just got worse and worse and worse. And by the time Friday rolled around, spoiler alert here, I just didn't want to weigh in. I felt like it was gonna bring me like undue negativity and stress and all the things. So I didn't want to weigh in. So I didn't weigh in. I don't know how much I weigh this week. There you go. But when I go back and I kind of look at it, so there's my mood tracker. You can see where, I had a lot of sadness and a lot of fear and a lot of anger. But then I did have a few moments of like pride and joy and the good things. But I had a lot of fear and sadness and those kinds of emotions. And that really translates more whenever you look at my habit tracker, which this past week has been the worst week for my habits. And self-admittedly, I pretty much checked out of doing everything except for my steps. I'm like bound and determined I'm gonna hit 370,000 steps for the month of February. So that was like the one thing that I kept up with. And honestly, if it wasn't for those steps, this week could have been a lot worse. But getting outside, getting that exercise in, doing all of that, I'm sure did help my mood, even though it was down. It was way, way down. So my habit tracker doesn't look pretty at all. Got my handy book here. I'm gonna really love this book at the end of the year to just flip through, because like every day I have like just a page of my calories, my steps, just, some general thoughts for the week. And I'm gonna love this looking back at it at the end of the year. It's gonna be nice. But my steps this week averaged about 10,471 steps per day, which is kind of like, nope, I'm on the wrong week. Oh my God. Let's get to the right week. How about that? Here we go. February 24th, steps this week. This sounds a lot better. My average steps this week were 14,502 steps per day. So that deserves a round of applause. Yay, me. Type in the comments below. Way to go on that step count. Calories were 1,578, and I'm shooting for 1,650 is about where I want to be, somewhere between 1,600 and 1,700, not 1,578. That's kind of low. My body doesn't like when I eat my calories that low, so that was not good. I've been talking about progress for this whole year so far. I've been talking about progress, and I keep trying to measure what's my progress. Boy, I did nothing with that. Work, no progress at work. It wasn't a good work week. Weight loss, I wasn't feeling it, and I didn't weigh in. So not really a good week on paper. I imagined that the scale was probably most likely going to agree with that. So I just chose to not weigh in and not further complicate my moods. Maybe that's a bad decision. Maybe that's a good decision, but it was the decision that I made. I just decided that, that's just something I didn't want to do, and I didn't do it. We're almost to the end of the month. We've got, just a few days left of February, and then in March, I am making some major changes. So that's going to be exciting, difficult, hard, fun, all of the things. So stick around, subscribe to my channel if you want to follow me on my adventure to lose over 100 pounds. March is going to include some weird things that I've never done before. Of course, there's going to be steps in the month of March. I'm going to do a February wrap up, I think, maybe. Who knows? lots of fun to come and check out my channel on Wednesday nights. We do 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do the ABCs of weight loss, where each week I pick a letter and we talk about words that begin with that letter and how they may or may not relate to weight loss, and it's a good time. So please join me for that. And that's it. That's all I have for today's video. Not a lot of adventuring, not a lot of anything, just a weigh-in with no weigh-in. I will see you guys, don't forget, leave me a comment, like, whatever. Let me know if you've got a channel and I should be following you. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. As always, it's going to be an adventure. Bye.